Yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. In this one, predicting the game between the Niners and the Cardinals happening this Saturday in Arizona. Our home away game, whatever you want to call it, because we have to play in Arizona for the rest of the season. Sucks right there. I wish we could play Levi Stadium, but all the restrictions right now in California, unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. Should be a fun one. Hopefully, the 49ers, they can make a great game out of Arizona. They had an okay game in week one. The 49ers were very rusty. Most of the starters were actually available, but they just looked really rusty in the first meeting when they played in the very beginning of the season. Brand new week. You never know. Upsets can happen. You saw the Cincinnati Bengals upsetting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hopefully, I can see the 49ers upset the Cardinals, but it's going to be a really difficult one because the Cardinals are looking really hot. Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, their defense somewhat. They're doing a pretty good job keeping a streak going. They've been skittish in and out. They've been inconsistently good, inconsistently bad. You don't know what Cardinals team is going to show up, to be honest with you. But most of the time, they've been really good all year long. And got to give credit to Kingsbury and Murray for turning that team around from a bunch of losers from years ago until now. Let's get this video started. But before I do, as always, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help you out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Let's get this started. 49ers versus Cardinals prediction. Who am I picking to win this game? Before I get all that started, I want to do a quick tail to tape for each team and what they did last week. 49ers, in their case, they lost to the Dallas Cowboys of all teams, 33-41. Biggest reason why we lost was quarterback Nick Mullins. I mean, I'm just going to say it right there. 2 interceptions, 1 lost fumble, whatever it was. Not a good day at the office for him. He's not going to be playing for the rest of the season. He unfortunately has to get Tommy John surgery, so hopefully he has the best recovery. But yeah, he is done for the rest of the season. CJ Beathard will be the starter for this game against Arizona. I'll love to see what he can do with another opportunity. Bad game overall against the Cowboys. Some nice moments, but just couldn't get it done. Next up, the Arizona Cardinals. They had a very thriller win against Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, 26-33. Very impressive win. Murray had like 400 yards, which was insane. DeAndre Hopkins had like 160, whatever it was. It was ridiculous right there. And that's what we have to really go up against for San Francisco's defense. They better be ready to take care of Hopkins. They did not do a good job in week one. We'll see if they could do a good job this week, this time around. So talking all about that, 49ers losing their game, Cardinals winning their game last week. Some important things to talk about in this matchup. I would say the biggest thing for the 49ers in particular, we just got some big news as of right now. George Kittle will be playing in this game. I don't know why, to be honest with you. As much as I want to see Kittle play, this is just a lost cause, to be honest with you. And we saw this in 2017 with Jimmie when they traded for him. A lot of people, including myself, were very skittish of him playing after the game against Seattle, and then they had that 5-game winning streak. Still skittish to play George Kittle now, and it's even more pointless because we know what Kittle is as a player when he's healthy. One of the best tight ends in the NFL. You can't go wrong with that. But at the same time, just in the circumstances when the 49ers are not making the playoffs this year, why would you risk an injury? Let him play for the next 2 games. You know, anything can happen in football, and injuries is the last thing we really need for this team in particular. But you know what? If Kittle wants to play, if he is open to playing, then yeah, let him play, I guess. But in my opinion, if I was the coach of the team, I definitely would not be playing for the rest of the season just because of the safety issues going on, and I just don't feel comfortable with that. But you know what? He's available for the game. That's going to be a big dynamic opener for the 49ers offense. If you look at it, CJ Beathard will have another target to go to. He has Brandon Ayuk. I wish he had Deebo Samuel, but that's not the case. He still has Kendrick Bourne, a very reliable third down guy, and having George Kittle, his old Iowa teammate, together, I think it's going to be a pretty good, advantageous situation for Beathard. I'd love to see Beathard play a full game instead of just being relief duty for the past season now for the 49ers. I mean, he's just been relieving for Jimmy G and Nick Mullins all year long. And this would be his first start. Very interested to see what he can do as the 49ers starting quarterback. I'd love to see his growth from a couple of years ago in 2017, 2018, all the way until now. As much as a lot of people ridicule him, including myself for the past couple of years, maybe seeing him have an opportunity, it's going to be good. Because watching Nick Mullins play for the past couple of weeks, I think we're done with this nightmare, done with this 2+ interception games that he's been throwing on for the past couple of weeks. We just need to end that real quick. So CJ, hopefully he can do a better job. We'll see them. Defensively for the 49ers, they got to pressure Murray. They got to close up the lanes, not let him run wild like he did in week 1. Also, DeAndre Hopkins, he is just going to be the beast of a game. I think he's going to have a great game against our 49ers secondary. As much as I hate to say that, already predicting that they're going to do really well on offense. We just have a lot of tough time struggling against mobile quarterbacks, and Kingsbury, he can really find creative ways to beat this defense, especially now that they even more beat them than when they played us in week 1. We still had Nick Bosa, D Ford somewhat. Looking at this defense, it's not really looking good, not really good outlook, but hopefully they prove me wrong and they can try to get this win against Kyler Murray and company, but it's just going to be really hard to see that happen. Talking all about that, talking about this game for Saturday, who am I going to be picking to win it? If you're seeing all my comments right now, all my ways of alluding to a team, I got to pick the Arizona Cardinals to win this game. I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be closer than people think because it's a divisional matchup. Anything can happen. I hope this is going to be a classic one with everything going on with the 49ers, with the way they've been playing, even without Nick Mullins now. I just don't see them being the Cardinals, to be honest with you. I think Arizona's going to be very laser focused, very prepared for this one. They need to make a playoff push in order to make the playoffs, and this game they got to win this one as much as they can. It'd be nice to play party pooper to Arizona in terms of their playoff hopes, but I just don't see that happening in this case. I mean, if this was a fully healthy squad, I can see them beating them in the rematch, but in this one, I just can't see it, to be honest with you. But hey, thank you to Arizona for letting the 49ers play in State Farm Stadium. That's very nice of them, and got to give them a lot of respect for that. That's it, guys. Please let me know what you guys think about the Cardinals and 49ers game, and if I had to go with a final score, I'd probably pick this game, Arizona to win about 30, San Francisco 25. I know all my games are very close, knitted games, but you know what? I always like a close one. I always like a thriller like last year, but this year in particular, we've been on the other end, being blown out pretty much in every game, and it's just a terrible situation that we are right now this year in particular. That's it, guys. Please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up probably on a Saturday. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas to you and your families. Enjoy this day off. Let's have something to celebrate besides everything going on in 2020. Let's just end this year on a good note as much as we can. I'll see you guys Saturday, probably after the game. Love you guys. Bye, guys. Happy holidays and have fun.